Hi all, welcome along. My name is Janet to your 10-minute Pilates workout focusing on arms and core today. So firstly, if you have little dumbbells of 1 kilo or less, you can grab those. If you don't have them and you want to use some resistance, 2 bottles of water, empty bottled water with rice filled up, or even maybe 2 cans of beans, tomato sauce, whatever, as long as they're equal weight, you can grab them as well. If you're also beginner to working out, feel free to not use any weight because the resistance of your own body weight will be sometimes enough. So let's first start picking up your weight and let's do a little warm up through your bodies just so we can get it all moving. Shoulders starting to roll back. Feet in about parallel, just underneath the hips. Soften out the knees, tuck the chin under, and let's start to roll it down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Tuck that chin in, top of the head pointing towards the ground. Soften out the knees for me, and just gently start to roll up. Good, shoulders pull back. Let's do that one more time to make sure your sort of spine is nice and warm now. Tuck the chin in. Always let your head be the last part to lift because it is hanging with sort of a bit of blood flow into the brains, which is fantastic for your face, but not so good when you get up too high because it gives you a bit of a head rush. All right, let's start to drop your left hand down, right arm lifts, and just roll it over gently towards that left side. That is your left, yes, correct. And then come back into the middle, and then move it to the right. Don't have to overextend as you're just warming up through that spine, making sure it's mobile. All right, let's go back to the left. Back in, and last time to the right. Perfect, and slowly come back into the middle. All right, shoulders roll out. We're taking the arms up and down. So it's just starting to limber up through the arms now. Tummy muscles pulled right in. Sometimes I find if you start to work your arms and your back starts to get uncomfortable and you start to sway, so keep going with that. If you start to do this, one option is to take one foot back lightly and hold your body like so, because that way it stops you from overarching through the back and pushing your pelvis forward towards the front, which is not necessary in this class. All right, safety to have a neutral position. 4 more to go here. 3 more. 2 more, and then start to open wide and then bring it in. In Pilates, we sometimes call this hug the tree. Like a big tree, we're gonna just take your arms all the way around and hug it through. Good. So with your arms, depending on how you feel, you wanna lean them up, maybe do them every 2 days. You can do this exercise with little light weights or no weights. And it's just you'll notice that little bit of a tone coming through to the arms without that bulkiness. All right, 3 more to go. 1 more to go. Good, and release it, give it a roll through the shoulders, make sure they're pulled away from the ears. Let's start with the first set of cactus arms. So taking the arms like so, yeah, making sure the elbows is high to the shoulders. We're pushing the right, pushing the left. That's all you're going to do, and make sure it comes back to the same spot as it was before. You got it. 4 more to go. One more. We're going to add a double. So we're going to go single, single, now double. Single, single, double it through. Good. Keep going with that. Single, single, double. Halfway. Single, single, double. Making sure the arms are slightly just in front of the face as you push them up so you can see them. 1 more here. Good. And then taking your arms back into cactus, tummy muscles pulled in, reset yourself and bring it in and open. This is closing the window, opening the window. Right, so same thing as before. If your back starts to arch, take the arms as it is, but your one leg behind you. You've got 4 more. 3 more. Good. 2 more. And then hold it. We're going to hold it here. We're going to go to happy cactus, Sad cactus. This is your last exercise before I give you a shakeout. You got it. All right, we got 4 more to go. Arms are starting to get uncomfortable now. Maybe for some of us, maybe not for some of us. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Good job. Give it a little shake. Give it a little shimmy if you want to. Roll it through. And then hold the arms up. Let's get ready for round 2. Yeah, making sure the elbows is high to the shoulders. We're pushing the right, pushing the left. That's all you're going to do, and make sure it comes back to the same spot as it was before. You got it. 4 more to go. One more. We're going to add a double. So we're going to go single, single, now double. Single, single, double it through. Good. Keep going with that. Single, single, double. Halfway. Single, single, double. Making sure the arms are slightly just in front of the face as you push them up so you can see them. 1 more here. Good. And then taking your arms back into cactus, tummy muscles pulled in, reset yourself and bring it in and open. This is closing the window, opening the window. Right, so same thing as before. If your back starts to arch, take the arms as it is, but your one leg behind you. You got 4 more. 3 more. Good. 2 more. And then hold it. All right, guys, so last exercise, holding your cactus arms from happy cactus to sad cactus, up and down we go. This is it before I give you a proper little stretch in the arms. You got it for 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. You can release those weights all the way down and just take that arm across that chest there, turning your head away from that hand. And maybe lifting it up, just stretching out a little bit of that tricep a little if that's feeling uncomfortable. And then swapping over to the other side. Again, head looking away from the hand towards that shoulder that you're pulling along. And then lifting it all the way up, opening up through that chest. All right, let's move on to your core, shall we? So lying down on your backs. You're going to have your back imprinted completely into the mat, which means you have to curl your pelvis up. No longer is it in neutral. So as I tuck my tailbone under and I pull my belly button in, no space should be underneath my lower back. Then hands beside you, knees lifting in tabletop position just over the hips. So hands coming forward, your knees, when your arms are straight, your knees will be right over your hips. That's where you want to end up all the time. So I'm just going to start to tap. 1 foot out, 1 foot out. Good. So generally in Pilates, you breathe out on the exertion. So as I drop my leg, I breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Right? If that feels okay and your back is not arching and you feel like, oh, I can do this for a little bit longer, let's make it a little bit harder by extending one leg, bring it back to tabletop. Extend and in, extend and in. Now with your toes, I like to point them at this position, but if that gives your calves a little bit of discomfort, like you get sort of calf cramps, feel free to flex the toes and just do the same thing, right? All you just don't want to do is have your feet just sort of like just hanging, doing nothing. All right, good. Now, if you can, we're going to start to lift your head and shoulders up with a crunch. So every time a leg goes out, I'm going to lift my head and shoulders out. So as I come up, breathe out. Come back in, breathe out, come back in. My back is still flat, right? I'm pulling my belly button in. Now, if you need to, hands can go behind the head and protect it. Lace the fingers. Elbows come in just a little bit in your peripheral vision so you can see the elbows. And keep going. Good. A little bit of vibration through the stomach is quite normal. I've got it now. All right, then if you want to make it even more harder maybe, you can have both legs come out together, come back in together. Exhale out, inhale, exhale. The Pilates breath, right? Just in case people don't know when you breathe. I say just keep breathing, but normally on the exertion, when you are using your effort, that's when you want to breathe. 4 more to go. 3 more. 2 more. And hold it out there. Good. Next exercise. Hold it out there. Take the right leg up into the air. Left leg goes down. You can drop your head and shoulders now to start with. Hands beside you. And start to scissor at the legs. Good. Again, same concept. Back is not arching. If that feels easy enough, my level 2s, both hands go behind the leg that is closest to you. Head and shoulders come up and we swap. Now I go to 1 breath, 1 movement. So I go inhale, exhale, because the movement's gone a bit faster that I can't simply do it at that slow pace. So make sure you're just breathing it through. Good. Looking to the thigh, tucking that chin in. A double chin, I say, generally is okay in Pilates here. For 4 more to go. 3 more. 2 more. And then hold both legs out to 45 degrees. Hands beside you. Hands go behind the head. Or head and shoulders can drop. That position there. Point the toes. We're going to start to kick like you're swimming. If your back is starting to arch, feel free to take your legs up a little bit higher. Again, head and shoulders can go down. All right. If you can, though, lower it down because that's the challenge bit. You got it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Together now, we are going to just clap it out. Clap, clap, clap through. You got it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it still. Maybe arms to the side for your last 8 counts here. Breathing it through. Abs at the maximum. You got it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it. Good job. Or hug the knees in. Give your lower body a little bit of roll, especially if that lower back is feeling a little bit tender. Especially if your lower back starts to pull out. Pop the feet down, hands horizontal, and just windshield wipers. So imagine your knees are windshield wipers, and then just going side to side, releasing that lower back. Feel free to go a little bit slower if that is suitable or if that's what you like. Don't have to go as fast as I am. And you can stretch this out a little bit longer and maybe even hold it there if you've got the time. And then just roll that body slowly over onto the hands and knees. Feet together, knees apart, and let's pull it back into that child's pose. Forehead all the way down onto the mat. Arms reaching forward. Perfect. Bringing the hands closer towards you, closing the knee out. Open up the arms, give yourself a clap. Yay! You are done. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like the exercise, please subscribe to me and follow, and I'll see you on the next workout. Bye.